was discovered archaeologically in 1989. 1988, I got involved in a project for a development that was occurring out here, and we had to locate exactly where the prison compound was. It was difficult when we first came out here because it was all woods and there was no landmarks at all. So we had to, in essence, find everything. And I had some Earthwatch groups that were here. It's an organization that brings volunteers from all over the country to different projects. And we got a couple of grants from them to run projects here, and they were the ones that helped me initially locate the prison. And we spent a couple of hard weeks going through the woods and coring down, trying to find the ditch, and plotting from that where things were. So, but now we can go pretty much within a meter probably of any place we want. By the Union to house Confederate officers. They didn't build it initially for that. They built it initially for officers and enlisted both, but just 3 days after they started bringing prisoners here, they decided to convert it just to an officer's prison. So it makes the archaeological resources here pretty unique in the sense that you have a very elite population of individuals imprisoned here, and it allows us to study archaeologically a lot of different issues the prisoners were housed in. And behind each building is a set of latrines that the building occupants used throughout the war. So these latrines were never emptied and refilled. They were dug, filled up, and then closed up, and then the latrine building was moved. So we have literally 6 or 8 time capsules related to the war off the mortgage, and we're down to, we started at 356,000, we're down to about 145. So we're well over half, and we had a nice grant from the Sidney Fruman Foundation, so we're hoping to get it completely retired by the beginning of the 150th anniversary. 2011. We're hoping to have that part done so we can either focus on other land acquisition or just site development. Trying to make it, it's not real accessible for people right now, so we'd like to make it a little bit more accessible. What things look like and how things were, and it's a little frustrating sometimes to, I know that people struggle with that issue because all they see are trees and a little bit of grass, and so we put the poles in to try to help people start to realize that you had some big buildings here. You had a lot of property tied up in the prison, and there was a lot of activities going on.